If you tend to overdrink, here's what you need to know about that off switch you've been looking for. By the way, I'm Colleen, and I'm a drinking coach, helping high-achieving professional women permanently reduce their alcohol consumption by 80%. Hit the follow if you want me in your feed. If you feel like you can't trust yourself with alcohol, you've undoubtedly spent a lot of time beating yourself up and wondering why you have so much willpower and discipline in other areas of your life, and yet you can't seem to follow through on this simple goal to just cut back. You need to understand the difference between a positive and a negative goal. Positive goals have a clear result with specific actions you can take to get that result. An example of a positive goal would be deciding you want pizza for dinner. So you choose a restaurant, place the order, and then go pick it up. But when you set a negative goal, you're actually asking your brain to get you something you don't want. Drinking less is a negative goal because it's the absence of a behavior. It would actually be the side effect of a positive goal. In my pizza for dinner example, it would be like if I asked you what you want and you're like, not pizza. Well, there's no way to get not pizza for dinner. Setting positive goals allows you to be clear about what you want to do or what you want to get. It's specific, it's tangible, you can see it in your mind's eye. Drinking less or not drinking isn't something you can see. You have to imagine, what are you doing instead? The reason alcohol use disorder is so frustrating for high-achieving women is because you already know how to get what you want when you know what you want. The problem with overdrinking is that you are so focused on the problem, you can't see the solution. You don't have a vision for who you would be or what you would be doing if you weren't drinking. You only know what you don't want. You don't want to feel like shit when you wake up. You don't want to worry about what you said and did when you were intoxicated. And you don't want to feel guilty and ashamed and stuck. When it comes to getting what you want, there are two sources of motivation. One is to pursue pleasure, and the other is to avoid pain. Let's be honest. The only reason you really want to drink less is to avoid the pain of drinking too much, which means your motivation to drink less requires you to feel like shit. And so the better you do because you're drinking less, the less motivated you are to actually keep drinking less. Yeah, you're doing it wrong. You're pursuing the wrong goal. You need to figure out what it is that you really want so that instead of saying no to alcohol, you're saying yes to yourself. Drinking less will be a natural, simple side effect of you pursuing a positive goal. So type yes in the comments if you understand the difference between positive and negative goals. Type yes if you're ready to say yes to yourself instead of worrying about how to say no to alcohol. Type yes. And if you honestly don't know what it is that you want, you are not alone. Alcohol use disorder is a blind spot, a brain glitch. And if you want a step-by-step process to figure out what you want so you can go get what you want, click the link in my bio and schedule a free consult.